You got the medic anyway. That was nice. That was indeed nice. Yeah, and that's just 2 easy picks right there. Ooh, put that in your frag video, nerd. Oh, do you get the air shot? Oh, if you got in the air shot, that would have been cute. Oh, that was a 5 pick, dude. That's pretty impressive.
Here I told this guy to go up, but I guess.
Well, you should have just stayed up and capped it because you were safe.
Yeah.
And your medic was safe, and so just let him heal the scout, finish it off, and then go down. No biggie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Get your med. All right, so you've got picks at this time. I think you have 2 picks, that would be enough for my team to be aggressive. But it's probably good that you waited for the Uber advantage. So there's nothing really wrong with what you've done so far. I approve of it. And you should be building right now. There's no point in getting spam on. There's a lot of point in building that Uber up so you have it faster. You picked the medic while your medic was still alive, which means you should have some facsimile of an Uber advantage. I think you're going to go in with it here. Nope. You have a scout behind. You guys should be getting in. Oh, that's 2 picks. 2 picks. Good stuff. Yep, sentry is important. Other sentry is also important. That's nice. That was a good last push. That was really solid. There was distraction, flanking. I really liked it. And now you guys are going to not cap until the end of the demo. So why don't you ask me some questions about what we've gone over?
I don't really have any specific questions, I guess. It's just that sometimes I wouldn't notice that. Oh, actually, our rollouts.
Yes.
Besides the fact that I'm actually late, our medic just kind of walks along that underneath the window and just goes straight to in front of a house, regardless if there's like stickies flying over. If there are stickies flying over and spam coming over, what should he do?
Well, the thing about
a rainbow.
No. The thing about spam of that nature is it's really hard for the other team to maintain spam in that one area for an indefinite period of time because they have to deal with the rest of your team. So if your medic just keeps his eyes up and plays smart and maybe doesn't run out at the first chance he gets, then he should be a lot safer at all the mid-fights. Because if he's just running in where he thinks he's supposed to be without looking, without checking first, then it can be really hard. So that should answer your question of just keep his eyes up, and if he has to dodge the spam for a second and delay reconnecting with the demo man, then so be it. That's what he has to do. Yes, Nardog? You were pressing down your mic a lot, so I assume you had something to say. I guess not. Alright, was that your only question, Decom? It's over in 50 seconds, so I doubt I'm going to get much more good content.
In terms of positioning, was there any huge mistakes we made?
No, your positioning is getting better. If I'd watched it again, focusing solely on positioning, I could probably give you some more tips. But I was just going over general pocket stuff of how to be better. Let me try to think back immediately. No, I can't really think of many positioning things except for pushing into last. Your medic does need to get down on the low ground and Uber up, as opposed to his keeping the high ground, because the effectiveness a medic has from the high ground is not the effectiveness a soldier or a demo man has from the high ground, and it's less important. He's almost more useful as a distraction / time on point than he is for a little bit more heals up top. Because if he's getting the heals to all the right people, it's going to be better off for him, I mean for the team overall, than it would be if he just stayed up top and stayed alive. Because the point isn't to keep your medic alive in that fight. The point is to cap the last point. That was unfortunate how I had to say point 3 times. Ignoring that, your medic just needs to be aware of his intrinsic value at any given time so that he can make the correct decisions of how to act off of that.
Okay. And that's just from experience. You're just playing, right?
It's mainly from experience, but it's also just think about it, because you know, sometimes it can be pretty logical.
Right, right.
Yeah. Yes.
One more thing. If we're just at a hold position, is it up to the flank to generate an advantage for us to actually aggress? Or
can you ask that question again?
like, is it up to the roamers, the scouts, the flank to generate advantage in a hold in a stalemate position?
It is. They should always be trying to go for baits, go for picks. I mean, not always be trying to go for picks, but in general, in that stalemate situation, if they can get a scout pick by baiting a scout in, or they can get a roaming soldier pick, then it's a good idea, and that's what they want to be going for. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show my desktop off a little bit. Don't save. Care. Minimize. And this is what playing medic feels like. That's what it is. It's you and your dead heavy friend versus the world. All right, I think moving right along, ignoring that. I think that's that instead of going over Tragic's demo, since I already threw up another stream today, that I'm gonna call it right there. Today is Saturday, June 11th. That's not right at all. Why is my thing wrong? It's not Saturday or June 11th. I'm sorely disappointed, but these have been the Monster Minutes. Oh, wait, real quick, before you all leave. I'm thinking about moving the time of this whole show from 7:30 to 8:30, or maybe a little bit later than that, so that people can watch me before typical scrim time period. And I think I'd have a bigger audience because now is so late. So if you guys are up for changing the time, if you guys would be comfortable if I switched it to earlier in the evening before scrims, then I think that's what we're going to move to. So thank you all very much for watching. These have been the Monster Minutes.